That's in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Reigns, the runner at second with one away. Next offering is down low. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. And there's two away.
And good defensive play prevents a run from scoring right there.
Here's Juan Soto.
Aye. 0-1.
Swing and a miss. That's strike two. Struck him out. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. Pitch in the dirt. The count now 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Gil Hodges getting ready to hit. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and he'll be safe at first.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Chase Headley now at the plate as he swings through strike one. The next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball.
Man at first, 1 away. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Not in time, he's safe. The batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Strike 2. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2. Here's Jose Ramirez. On the ground, right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Got him! That K is his 3rd of the... And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Jose Ramirez. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Clemens, a 6'4" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, a curve, and he works in a sinker. Next offering is fouled back. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Mookie now. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Puts the tag on him leaving the box, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in Denver, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ketel Marte. Swings through that one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
0-1's the count.
Whoa, they threw that one behind him.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Satchel kicks and delivers. And a curve is down and in.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And now it's going to be Cal Raleigh. In there at the knees, that's strike 1. That one at triple digits.
Well, baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Another one. That's 5. And we're back. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. Now batting Jarren Duran. First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
That one hit to right. Tatis drops into the glove. 1 up, 1 down. And now Zach Geloff. That's in there. It's 0-1.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, sat down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So the batting order turns over. Tim Raines now at the plate. And there's a foul ball. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Back here at Coors Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Oscar Charleston. And that one is lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. He's 0 for 1. And that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. And that's in the dirt. There's a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. And now Gil Hodges. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Ball 1 there. Swing and a ground ball. And that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 4th. Now the number 2 hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And that one missing low.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Making 7 strikeouts for him. And here's the catcher, Jorge Posada. He's 0 for 1. Fought off foul. 4th inning underway. No score. And that one hammered. That's back there. Get out of town. He hammers one out to center. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. 1 out, base is empty. Stepping in, Juan Soto.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Just missed. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Now a chance for Jose Ramirez.
0-1.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. Into the second deck it goes. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0. 1 down. Now it's the shortstop, Mookie Betts. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Strikeout number 8. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Off the plate inside, and that's ball 1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That one at triple digits.
Got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Inside, almost got him. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Gets to it onto first. Not in time. He beats it out and keeps the inning alive. And now the DH, Jarren Duran. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. The next pitch misses. 1-1. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Back to the mound. He's got it. On to first. And that will end the inning. Back here in Denver, here's the third baseman, Chase Headley. Page back to work. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, these players, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Cut on and missed at 101, and it's 0-2. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade, it's just invaluable, that type of experience.
The wind and the pitch. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Jose Ramirez, the next to hit, struck out swinging his first time. Tapped softly on the ground, and that's just foul. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Sets him down looking, and he strikes out the new inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Geloff measures 6 feet 2 inches, 23 years old. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware. That pitch gets the corner, 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So up next, Tim Raines, 1 for 2. And that's in the dirt. And it's 1-0. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Ground ball right side. Takes it himself, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. That one lifted to left. Carter makes the catch, inning over. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, these guys just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Marte tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. The shortstop takes the ball. Pitch misses. 3-2 down.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. So digging in, Evan Carter.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Swinging a foul straight back. And it's 1-1.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Marte, the lead runner out at second. Carter at first with no outs. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. Nope, he held back. Here's Satchel with the payoff pitch. Out towards right center field. Soto sizing this one up. He's got it. One away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Charleston, the next to hit, takes ball one. Here's a rocket out to left. And there's 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
All B's in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. 2 aboard, 2 outs. This one in the dirt. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here at Coors Field, top 6. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jorge Posada. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun.
Ball.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, I've noticed they've been pitching him hard inside, and the key is if you're going to make a mistake, you got to make it off the dish. If it leaks out over the plate with this kind of power, you'll be asking for a new baseball.
Page winds and fires. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. So a man at first. Juan Soto digs in now. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. And there's a ball. Next offering upstairs. That's down and in. A slider missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second, no outs. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. He's already homered here in this one. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. And takes low for ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
In the dirt. Posada over at second. Soto on at first with nobody out. And look out. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
In the dirt. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Here's Mookie Betts now. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch just misses.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just
on the ground. Could be 2. That's out number 1, and a run comes in to score. Nick Kurtz getting ready to hit. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone. So now here's the DH, Jarren Duran. In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Misses outside, and that's ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Charleston makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. And now the first baseman, Gil Hodges. That one outside. 1-0. Swings through that one for strike 1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2 strikes.
Satchel into his motion. The long windup. Turns on the rubber. Kicks and fires. And he chases that one. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day. Headley up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. Ground ball left side. Boots it. Still able to fire over. So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And ball 1. Gosigi, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. Late with the swing there.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
Good eye in that spot. And El Nino is stifled for the K. Jose Ramirez now at the plate. That one inside. Look out.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And that one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong sizes this one up. And that is that. We go to the top of the 7th, and here is Zach Geloff. Page back to work. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
In the dirt, and a count 1-2.
Foul ball.
Got it. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now the left fielder, Tim Raines, 1 for 3. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Makes the catch, and there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. On the ground right side. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here in Denver, Ketel Marte up to the plate. The Octopus in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here. This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
Satchel comes to the plate. Just misses with that one.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. Scott taking over on the mound.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Puts a bunt down and a foul ball. Bunting for a hit and foul ball. The 0-2. Puts a bunt down. Kurtz. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Now the catcher up to hit, Cal Raleigh. Shortened the bunt and missed it, 0-1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Carter over at first with one away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. .99 miles per hour to finish him off. Oscar Charleston stepping in now. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Counts 1-0.
He was late there. Strike one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. Here's the catcher, Jorge Posada. First pitch is in the dirt. Swings and misses and one down below the zone.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Raleigh whips it to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That misses the zone. Ball one. Curve in the dirt. Swings and misses. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. 2 outs, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this. I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. And these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Swings through it for the K. Back here at Coors Field, Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Sky in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2014.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. And a good start to the inning. Gil Hodges, the next to hit.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and heart of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Fastball for a strike. Albies on the move. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Here's the third baseman, Chase Headley. 0 for 3 in this one. That clips the zone. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
And
Ball,
1 and 2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And that one almost hit him.
That's a ball.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that's in for a strike. Fouls one off. 2 and 2. Now one miss. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, Mookie Betts. And first offering is fouled off. Turns and fires to Betts. Charleston in position. And there's one down. Nick Kurtz will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. Just missed.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Jaron Duran digs in now. In the dirt, ball 1. And that drops in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope. Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Yeah, that skips in the dirt. Strikes him out with 101. Back here in Denver, now it's the DH, Jose Ramirez. Michael Kopech into the game. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
That one inside, and 1-1. That one in triple digits.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
The high heat, too much on that one. Here's Ketel Marte. And first offering is fouled off. Kopech, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches. Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you could pretty much forget about it.
And that one is inside. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Pro Armstrong snags it, 2 down.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Kopech is just 1 strike away. Puts a bunt down. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. Here's the catcher to hit, Cal Raleigh. And first offering is fouled off. Kopech deals. Carter off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
This was by no means an offensive outburst. Only 4 hits the entire game, but good teams find a way to win, and they did.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaum. Thanks for joining us.